These 10 things will kill your chance to getting rich as a millennial. We know that the title may sound spooky, and it is true, it is spooky. If you've ever looked at your life and upbringing and vowed to make things a whole lot better for you and probably a family, then you know getting rich is a start. A start to being able to fulfill some of these promises you made growing up and live life on your own terms. We are just like you. We don't like living on people's terms, at least not in areas that we can exert some control. Knowing that money is a tool for access and not end in itself has been one of the most revolutionary concepts in deconstructing the evilness associated with money. Hello there and welcome back to Make Money Guide. Unlike days of the recent past when people's social lives were safely tucked away in homes and locals, millennials have their social lives on their hands. They are always a touch of a button away from connecting. And with such changing landscapes of times of COVID-19, work-life balance, relationships and the likes, it can be daunting to focus on wealth creation. We're here to try and ensure that you don't get stuck in a rut. Let's dive into financial gems. 1. Whining and laziness. Going by studies, about 80% of all millionaires are self-made. 20% are the trust fund silver spoon kids. You can choose to whine, complain and protest, or you can get started on focusing on yourself and your goals. Remember, no one dreamt all those dreams with you, not even life. You are the only one who dared to dream of better, of more, of abundance. So get into the damn ring and fight for your life. One's 20s and early 30s are the accumulation stage. This is a time for you to acquire and upgrade your skills, travel, specialize your craft, and get clarity on yourself. Creating mindsets that support the process of doing new things like getting rich is a must. This is where clear goal setting and visualization will aid in doing. 2. Quick money scheming. There's a risk and then there is risky. Risk is an everyday occurrence. Risk is simply the probability of something you don't want to happen. Risky, on the other hand, is playing poker with your life or Russian roulette constantly with your life and finances. It may be tempting to gamble your entire fortune with the hope of hitting the jackpot, but before you do, remember that there's no such thing as an overnight millionaire. It takes patience and diligence to become a millionaire. Life is all about risks, and you can't become successful wholesomely if you're averse to risk-taking. It may be comforting to continue living in your comfort zone, but remember, the rewards we get in life are mostly the results of the risks we take. Of course, you must ensure that you only take calculated risks. 3. Turning work to boredom. If your interest isn't to create wealth for yourself, to accord yourself choices in life, then you don't have to worry about turning your work into play or passion into a profession. The world is replete with people who hate their jobs so much, but can't quite quit because those jobs pay their bills. The same is true for self-employed people who get comfortable in their businesses to focus and grow their business. A lack of passion in your job is the surest way to stagnate in the same position, but if you turn your passion into a profession, you stop viewing your job simply as something that pays the bills. Instead, work becomes pleasurable and your goals become achievable. 4. Saving money just to save money. Saving is a noble skill that many ought to have, but we both know that saving is just the first step of accumulating capital muscle to create more wealth. Money, however, is moving and flowing tool. Stagnating and staying under a mattress or stashed in an account will not grow your money, and those fixed deposit accounts that earn you less than the inflation rates are no good either. Saving should have a purpose, a goal, and savings should earn you interest. Now that is investing. Whether it's money markets, the stock market, real estate or commodities, money should be making more of itself. The goal is for you to create the habit of seeing your money grow and you being the driver of that growth. That will be you creating an income stream for yourself. 5. Constricting your circles. Let's face it, the only way we get better is by interacting with people in situations that have more experience than we do. And yes, it's true, it is the age of information, but not everything is a Google search away. Industry-specific know-how is always with the people who have spent the most time in the industry, and hence the need to have mentors and networks with people way ahead of you leverage getting ahead professionally or in business faster. There's a simple rule when it comes to the networks you keep. This is the rule of thirds. It suggests that 1/3 of your network should be your peers, another 1/3 of your subordinates, and the other 1/3 comprises people ahead of you in whatever goals you want to achieve. We guess the remaining 1% should be your personal space. 6. Misuse of time as a resource. In the quest for a better life, a richer life, and a fuller life, time plays a crucial factor. From talking about savings and investments to delayed gratification to leveraging on the expertise of mentors, time is really what we're trying to maximize. The sooner you start to deliberate in the setting and follow through of your goals, the sooner you will achieve them. Acknowledging that time is a crucial component of the success journey will not only help you focus but also select where you spend your time. No one else will be coming to build your empire or your dream holiday. By appreciating the gift youth of time, you get to learn today and increase a value proposition to find mentors and cut the learning curve. 7. Stay healthy and productive. It goes without saying that if you are not healthy, then what's the point? How will you even be productive? Who will enjoy the fruits of all the hard and smart work you have toiled for? Taking care of your diet and food intake as well as exercise is an important step of making money. You are the only one making the money, and you will always need to be in top shape to think, to plan, to execute. If you are always in hospital for not taking care of yourself, then you don't need us telling you how many productive hours are being lost with the doctor visits. As you work super hard and do what you have to do to achieve your goals, don't burn out your health in the process. 8. Not investing in knowledge. Just before you dismiss this point as cliche, let us explain. If you are going to do something new, you have to learn something new. We know some of us don't like schooling, but education and constant education is a prerequisite to life, even to the uneducated. Knowledge at the base does two key things: show you what to do or who to do it for you. Getting ahead and building a successful life will require information that makes decision making easier and faster. It is this ability that separates the rich and successful from their counterparts. Reading books, attending seminars, going to networking events, having mentors are surefire ways of acquiring industry and knowledge. Making better decisions starts with knowing better, and growing your basket of success is highly dependent on the quality of decisions you make. 9. Spending money you don't have. This is the same as spending too much or not having a budget. Some people do frown upon the idea of having a budget. It seems too controlling and too pervasive for some to have budgets. But if you weren't overspending or spending money, you do not have the idea of creating budgets would not exist. Spending money you don't have is one of the surest ways of never making it to your dreamland. You end up reversing all the results of the hard work, energy, and time spent of bettering yourself. At the bare minimum, you should understand how much money you make and how much you spend, and on what things. Some expenditures, like a training program or a book or a seminar, should be looked at as investments and not just as expenses. 10. Letting your emotions take the driver's seat. Always. Not every thought needs to come out of your mouth. Not every emotion needs to be voiced. When you express whatever is on your mind, you risk hurting others. Mindless speech is a habit for 69% of those who struggle financially. Conversely, 94% of wealthy people sift their sentiments. Successful people realize that letting emotions take the driver's seat can destroy relationships, not only at work, but also at home. One should wait for calmness and clarity to prevail to be objective in any response. Fear is perhaps the most crippling negative emotion one has to learn to control. Any change, even assumed positive changes, such as marriage or a promotion, can prompt feelings of fear. Wealthy people have habituated themselves to overcome these thoughts, while those who struggle with success give in to fear and allow it to hold them back. Whether you fear change, making mistakes, taking risks, or simply failure, conquering these emotions is about learning in just a little until you build up confidence. It's amazing how much confidence helps in this journey and process. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like down below. That would help us out in YouTube's algorithm. We would really appreciate that. Now, if you want to find these links, you can go and check out the description. We'll actually line them up for you so that you can go ahead and get started with them. That's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on the post notifications, and then we will send you a message every time we come out with a new video just like this one for you to make money online. So make sure you go do that and then enjoy